So we're back to raining outside and back in the shed. That's going to be another project here because the weather outside is frightful, but in here it's quite delightful. If you know what song that is, you get extra cookies. I'm going to be working on that, but that's for another video. I'm going to be welding these little teeth back in because the previous chimps that put this PTO on just twisted them out of the way and broke them. I don't like that. It looks funny without its teeth, man. Got to fix the grill. Center pin we had talked about in a previous video. You see how the keyway, let me get you to a better. You see the keyway here's got kind of a weird little wear. Well, the weird wear corresponds perfectly to the wear in the PTO shaft. And I don't think that's enough really to give me concern. I had half considered putting a little bit of TIG weld in there, and then I could chuck it up in the lathe. You see it's maybe a 32nd of an inch deep. It's not all the way around. Well, it kind of is mostly. Anyhow, I was going to fill it with TIG and then chuck this up in the lathe and cut it back down to true, and I may do that. I may or may not. We'll see. Since the bushings are made for that crank pulley, let me swing you over here. We are going to figure out what's going on with these pins. I have to first see if these are threaded or press fit in there. I'm really hoping they're press fit in there. Why don't you give that a whack, buddy? Let's see what happens. If they come out, then I know we're golden. If they don't, that's awesome.
Ta-da.
They come out? Didn't even move, did it?
Well, yeah, it moved straight to the floor.
Okay, you do. One more time. Do you need me to hold that? Do you need training wheels? Oh.
We're golden.
Sweet. Let me put my hand in there and catch it. Go. Sweet. Oh, man, I don't know if I could make something like this.
You'll never be able to do it.
You will never be able to turn a pin like that.
You want to catch the next one?
Sure. I'm a pin catcher.
Oh.
So this is actually the one we need because that tells me the length. This is 10 millimeters thick, this pin, but it's not threaded, so that's awesome. It's awesome. Okay. Okay, you do. I catch. And one more. And we'll save these old pins as cannon fodder for our zombie cannons. Dude, you are determined to lose that.
Yep.
Fell into the Bermuda Triangle somewhere in the shop. Did I explain how easy this, or how difficult this is going to be to make? Or I'm trying to watch myself through the viewfinder. That's actually a bigger diameter than the pin. Anyhow, easy breezy. Let's chuck it up in the lathe. A piece of scrap steel. I'm sure I got something around here that'll turn that pin, and times 4. So one coupler pin down. I did put a little bevel, a little chamfer on the end here, so it'll slip into the rubber better. And then, actually I left it a little rough. I didn't make it smooth and perfectly finished because I think it'll hold friction fit wise better in that pulley if I just left it a little rough. So 1 down, 3 more to go. So started out as a rusty rod. Literally it's a rusty rod. I don't know where that's from, but that was in my hoard somewhere. It's obviously been sitting outside for a bit. But enough of the small talk. There's the finished product. Took about, and believe me, I don't claim to be a disciplined machinist by any way, shape, or form. I'm just a hack who found a nice machine for sale for a couple $100 on old Craigslist, and you know, fakes it while he makes it, right? So I've got about 40 minutes into each pin. There are 2 different diameters. This is a smaller diameter, and then there's that little shoulder, and then you got the large diameter here. But I think it'll work. It's much nicer than it was. Get you guys back on macro. It's I think that'll be all right. So there you go. You got 4 pins. I think that'll work out great. Gotta go. Gotta run. See ya.